All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored and saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. I got Jesus on my side, and I'm running for my life.
Come on, man. Come on now. You ready to preach?
That's old school church song right there.
That's right.
I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, thank you for that, Ricky, because all of us get discouraged from time to time. Some are waking up this morning and you're just not feeling the energy. As a matter of fact, discouragement has been referred to as the common cold of human emotions. We all get down. We all find ourselves losing heart. One day, Frederick Douglass, the great abolitionist, was up speaking, and Sojourner Truth could tell that he just wasn't feeling that thing. And Sojourner simply stood up and yelled, "Frederick, is God dead? Is God dead, Frederick?" And once Frederick Douglass processed what Sojourner Truth was saying, it injected new life into his speech because he recognized, listen, I may be discouraged, but God ain't dead. And since God ain't dead, listen, it means something for all of us. I simply say it means, number one, always remember, Frederick Douglass must have been reminded God is with us, God is in us, and God is for us. And where God is, there is victory, because whoever God inhabits, can't nobody inhibit. If God is with you, can't nobody be against you. God is with you. God is for you. God is in you. But not just that. Frederick Douglass recognized that since God is good, even when life goes bad, God is going to snatch some good out of that bad, because all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to God's purposes. And since God is not dead, it means that God ain't done. Since God ain't done, don't you give up. That's when you look up. And when you look up, you've got the power to get up and step up. So that's the word of the day. Is God dead? No, God ain't dead. So since God ain't dead, you go ahead, hold your head up high, have yourself a very good day, and remember the words of that old school song, God is the joy and the strength of my life, moves all pain, misery, and strife, promise to keep me, never to leave me, never ever come short of his word. God is my all and all.
Man, thank you so much for that good word. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky.
Sing that song, and I mean, it's funny. It came on a while back ago, and I called Rena.
Who's Rena?
She's one of my homegirls. She used to sing that song in church.
Man,
but she added something to it, when she would say God is, and then Rena would say God is, she would add another God is. And I'm telling you, Ricky, I love that song, and it got me here in tears now.
Yes, sir.
She called on me.
If that one don't tear you up, I don't know what would. God is my all in all.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, you just have to take a moment just to, wow. Yep. It's just a blessing. Just a blessing to be alive. All these people done died, and God allowed all of us to just see another day, and just to be able to just be so grateful and humble and thankful just for life. For life. So thankful. Yes, sir. All these people got to bury folks. I got to bury my aunt Monday that died of COVID. Before that, I had to bury my niece, and just everybody that's going through stuff and dealing with stuff and sickness and kids dying of drugs and all the stuff that's going on. And here we are, have survived and still in the middle of a pandemic. And God just let us see another day. Just let the sun just shine on your back. Boy, I'm so glad God made me, because if man made you, with his low down self, wouldn't even let the sun shine on you if he get mad at you. So that's why we praise him every single morning on this show. And sometimes it get emotional, but we just thankful to what a beautiful, awesome God we serve. And that's why we're going to serve him every morning before we do anything on this show. And we just thankful, so thankful, and so humble. All right, enough of that. All right, okay, here we go. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 11 minutes. 11 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. God is. Dog, Gary, you got me crying.
I'm like, do you have a camera here in my house? Jesus.
Sitting up here in tears, man. God is just awesome, man. I'm so thanking for his grace and his mercies and food on the table. People don't have nothing. A whole apartment complex burned down yesterday in South Dallas. People waking up with no furniture, don't have anything. And God just let you just wake up in your little kitchen and get your coffee and come on to work this morning. Your health and your strength, ain't nothing hurting in your body. Might not have everything you want, might not be where you want to be, but thank God we ain't where we used to be. And we thank him every single morning. Let's get this on. All right.
Entertainment. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, we have to do that sometime because we serve an awesome God. You listening on the radio, if you listening in your car, you thankful just to be able to hear what you just heard. Because some people can't, I don't know, in the hospital don't even know they in the world. All right, I'm going to leave that alone because I can talk about this all day. It ain't enough time in a morning show to express God's goodness. All right. Brought to you by Capital One Shopping. Capital One Shopping searches for and applies available coupon codes. What's in your wallet? Savings and available coupons vary. 12 minutes after the hour. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. I'm Eva Marcel here with a quick look at your front page news. With Senate Democrats still struggling to reach agreement on President Biden's $3.5 trillion Build Back Better legislation, Congress is set to avoid a government shutdown by approving legislation today to temporarily fund federal government until early December. Meanwhile, in testimony yesterday, senior Pentagon official said that the collapse of the Afghan government and its security forces started with the agreement Donald Trump made back in February of 2020 to withdraw all troops from Afghanistan. Meanwhile, YouTube announced yesterday that it is banning vaccine misinformation from its platform and removed several popular anti-influencers from its site. And last but not least,
thank you.
Thank you. I know. Crazy. This piece of news is making everyone talk, especially on social media, Ricky. Everything at Family Dollar, or rather at the Dollar Tree, will not be $1 anymore. Because of supply chain issues, the company announced that they plan to raise prices on some products up to $5. So the Dollar Tree will be the $5 tree.
We're going to let them make it because they've been good to us.
Yeah, right. They have been good.
We're going to let them make it until they get their situation better. Just got to help somebody with a little bit until they can get it back down to $1. But we're going to still go.
Come on now.
Well, yes, we are.
They got more stuff than the $5 stuff. They do. Please. They had some baby, how much them baby, 12-pack of baby Easter socks?
Oh, they're a straight $1.
Yeah.
They're a straight $1. You get 3 pair.
We rocking with the Dollar Tree and the Dollar General. We rocking. They got good spick and span counter. Go ahead, Eva. I can talk about the goodness of the Dollar Tree. It's not enough time on the radio to talk about the goodness of the Dollar Tree.
Amen.
The sports genius. What's going down in sports?
I use that awesome multi-purpose cleaner all the time,
man,
dog.
Don't play with me.
Yes, sir. It's good on them wheels.
Yes, sir. Thursday night football going down tonight, Jacksonville and Cincinnati Bengals, man. Listen, quarterback Trevor Lawrence, he's going to be fine. He's just going to be a learning season for him this year, so don't expect too much out of him, man. But Joe Burrow, quarterback for the Bengals, he ready right now. He going to keep the Bengals competitive all year long. I'm telling you, man. The Rock T NFL picks of the week. The rest of them going down later on this morning. New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans owner Gail Benson, she's 74 years old. She revealed that if both franchises will ever to be sold, the succession plan, her goal is to always keep them in the city of New Orleans, okay?
Right.
And distribute majority of the proceeds to charity. So that's her way of saying, listen, even when she's long gone, we want these two franchises to remain right here. It is what it is.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, now, Rock.
Already. What up there, Garrett?
All right, y'all. Toni Braxton has a new business. I don't know if she called you, Ricky, and told you, but baby, this girl got a new business. They're saying, y'all, that the Unbreak My Heart singer is launching her own line of body care products, y'all. Now they're saying that this product line is now available with one of the largest retailers that carry the products of fellow singer Rihanna as well as Kylie Jenner's products. So she's gonna be in good company.
Oh.
Now they're saying the line is specifically, y'all, for women of color which Braxton boasts, y'all, as a luxury body skincare line to nurture melanated skin. Now, they're saying she's calling the line New Sugar. They're saying that it's a great line, and a lot of women are waiting in line to get it. So, congratulations to Toni Braxton, y'all, and her New Sugar line, y'all. It's for that nurtured, melanated skin. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Fuchsia Fedora. On the high end, you say Fuchsia Fedora, and on the low end, you say beautiful pinkish red. That's your color for today. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
I'm Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It is about that time. Special K got news you positively, absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
What's up, Broderick? What's going on, man? I'll tell you. That's right. We've been formal this morning.
Got him.
All right, Carl Douglas.
That's right. That's right. We're going by the government name.
Larry Douglas.
We're going by the government name this morning, damn it. Hey, look. Now, Rock T.
What's up, sir?
Rock T, my brother, my friend. I need you. Now, look, if I mess up any of these, I need you to jump in to save me now.
Let's go.
If I mess up any of these now, see, R. Kelly. Everybody know about R. Kelly's situation.
Right.
And what people don't know is there's a situation going on in Vegas right now. And I don't care. Look, if you get offended by this because I'm talking about it the way I'm talking about it, then address me directly on Twitter at SpecialK913 with your
trying to get more followers?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, with your complaints. Address me, okay? Because I don't care. Look, I didn't put R. Kelly in this situation, but the odds makers are trying to figure out Chicago sports legends and R. Kelly. Which one of these numbers is he going to end up with? Because this thing could go good or this thing could go bad. Now that he's been convicted, is he going to end up on the good side? And by the good side, I'm talking like legendary quarterback of the 85 Chicago Bears, Jim McMahon.
Right.
Number 9. Now, if R. Kelly gets that 9, he in good shape because you're talking about 85% of 9, you're like 7 years, then he got 2 years time served. You're talking about 5 years, he'd be back on the streets. Now, it could go bad if he go with a Walter Payton. Now, Walter Payton, we talking 34.
Yes,
now,
sir.
that 34 is a whole lot worse than that Jim McMahon. Because that 34 with 85%, you still talking about 28 years, and he'll be damn near 80 when he get out.
Damn.
Now, how about a Sammy Sosa? Now, Sammy Sosa, we talking 21. Now, that 21, that's been retired for the Chicago Cubs. Now, that 21, 85%, let me see. You're talking about maybe, 16 years possibly?
That's about right.
2 years time served, so 14 years. He's 54 now. He'll be out by the time before he's 70. Now, it could go really bad if we start sliding up into the Mike Singletary, Dick Butkus area. That's 50 and 51.
Yes, sir.
R. Kelly, you definitely want to stay away from them defensive linemen. And you also don't want to go with Hall of Famer Richard Dent. That's a 95. Now, if you get that 95, it's rap city.
So, Gary, who you have, Mike Singletary or Dick Butkus?
I would rather Dick Butkus because, honey, I think he's a greater person. And
Gary, do you know who Dick Butkus is?
I'll know about him soon.
First and last name like that.
Now, look, now with the Chicago Bulls, he could be good if he roll out with a B.J. Armstrong because everybody know B.J. was number 10. Now, that 10, that's a doable number. He could literally be back in the studio before 2030.
Right.
Now, if you go with, of course, Michael Jordan, we talking 23. That's not so good, but it could get worse if you go with a Scottie Pippen, which is 33.
Okay.
Now we talking about damn near 90 years old before he get out. Or you go with a Steve Kerr. Now, Steve Kerr is number 25.
Right.
Now, that 25, 87, 80, let me see, 85% of 25. I don't really feel like doing it, man. All right, look.
But don't forget about Dennis Rodman. That's 91.
Oh, now, if he go Dennis Rodman, it's definitely Rap City.
But the time R. Kelly going to get, you might as well do bowling scores.
Yeah,
There was somebody on Instagram Live said you need to do bowling scores.
Yeah. That's a special case said, too, on Tuesday. But anyway,
we didn't hear it.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's Mountain Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving, honey. Cardi B, honey's new face. Now, they are saying, y'all, that she unveiled her new face without makeup, y'all, on social media this week. Now, it's being reported by MTO News that they're saying fans were shocked to see just how different she looks, y'all, after her latest surgical procedure. Now, there's a video out there showing Cardi B's new look, and they're saying in the video you can clearly see that Cardi had her eyes adjusted, her cheeks implanted, her nose reconfigured, and her chin augmented.
You can adjust your eyes?
Yo, you can do all that, Ricky. Yes. Now,
can, Ricky.
they're saying, y'all, that the resulting new face looks cute, and they say it resembles a cute possum or a marsupial native.
Marsupial.
No. Oh, not a possum. Oh, dang. What does pull up a picture of a possum? Let me Google that.
People in the South know what that is.
They say are a marsupial native to the
Google images right now. Oh, Lord.
Baby, I had to Google it.
Gary.
The eyes do look like
they
that.
say
though,
Cardi's
Gary.
resemblance to a rural rodent.
To what?
A rural rodent.
Man.
Gary, you going to hell.
Hell, Ricky, I'm not going.
That's some high-end rats.
Yes, baby, but she looks
That's
amazing.
That's Maria.
She looks amazing, though, y'all, but it does kind of look possum-ish, though. Y'all don't want to say that.
Possum-ish?
Yes, Rick, I just didn't want to say possum.
Golly.
I'm not doing it.
He said not a possum, but possum-ish.
Ish. Possum-alike.
Why?
Well, congratulations to her, though. I mean, when you
And
got
then
the
you
money,
going to say congratulations, man, go home.
After all that.
Thank you.
you do what you want to do with your money. And, people just want to look different nowadays, so congratulations to Cardi. That's
No one wants to
amazing.
look like a possum, Gary.
Moving on, honey, another celebrity news, y'all. They say Baby Chuck D caught all kind of heat after he posted a tweet that his followers were saying that he was following and supporting R. Kelly. Now, he said, quote, abuse in his youth, an addict as an adult. Ike Turner served 18 months in prison. Rick James did similar time. He said, I came out a changed, positive human being. So how long should R. Kelly spend in prison? And does the U.S. system give a man a chance, y'all, for a man to change his world around? And that's what he tweeted and what have you. People went off, y'all. They on his Twitter and followers accused him of supporting an abuser. But the Public Enemy star said, no, wait a minute. He said, I am not a supporter. He said, just to be clear, I am not the R. Kelly fan here. 75 million sold somewhere, and I ain't got one of his songs he wrote. He said, and his actions, my apologies if the wings of perception loomed beyond than the words on this slave app.
Oh, he confused him on that one if he wrote that.
Okay.
all in big words.
That was so spectacular, baby.
Yes, I'm like, all right then, Chuck D, for saying all that. But the sad thing about it is, though, I mean, we all know if it was wrong, whatever, what he did was wrong and what have you and stuff like that. But I mean, you just have to just pray, honey. I just always say we could just pray about it because, I just say none of us are perfect, and it's just a sad situation, though. And, people out there saying all kind of different things about the parents, saying, well, the parents should be charged, too, for bringing their children to R. Kelly and what have you. So, I don't know. It's just a situation that, you can't win for losing. So we just pray, and Mr. R. Kelly, whatever going to be is going to be. All right, and my final story, y'all, it's a sad day, and let's continue to pray, y'all, for Khloe Kardashian, y'all. She said, honey, she lost her hair, honey, during the COVID battle. She said, the only thing that I didn't lose, y'all, she said, but I had everything else, like anything else you could imagine. She said, I've been in my room, honey, it's going to be fine, but it was really bad for a couple of days. She said, while filming her last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they talking about her new face, she said she suffered from migraines, but that was the craziest headache. Continued. She said, and I wouldn't say it was a migraine. She said, but the cough would burn when I would cough, y'all. She said, and it went on and on and on. And then she said she haven't even picked her Halloween costume yet. Oh, she Lord. Said, I know, isn't that something? She said, but True, honey, wants her to be who is that? Moana? M-O-A-N-A?
Moana, it's a movie that The Rock did about a Hawaiian girl. It's super cute.
Oh, okay.
Well, she said that's who her daughter wanted to be. She said, but she her daughter wants to be Moana, but her daughter wanted her to be Pig Pua.
Yeah, that's right. Halloween is coming up.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm doing trick-or-treating this year.
Yeah.
Two little boys had I ain't gonna tell you.
What happened, Rick?
No, they had on brown, both of them was in a bag. I said, who are y'all? They said, these nuts.
The color today, honey, is fuchsia fedora. On the high end, you say fuchsia fedora, and on the low end, just say pinkish red. That's your color.
I said, get your ass off my porch. Children don't even dress up. Boy had a red dot on his head. I said, what you? He said, a beeper. He started vibrating. Get your ass off my porch. I ain't doing it this year.
Oh, Jesus.
Little fat boy had some aluminum foil on him. I said, what you is? This nigga said some leftovers. I said, you better get your ass up. I'm sick of it.
There was one more kid they
I can't think of nothing. I ain't doing Halloween this year.
I'm coming trick or treat at your house this year.
They don't dress up no more.
No, they
what
don't.
is going on?
Oh man.
Back in the day, we had the real Halloween with the little mask with the little tight ass rubber band and the little plastic suits to put on. We don't have that no more.
That little slit where your mouth is.
You can't even breathe. It's foggy. You talking about a mask? What no? Boy, look at here. Thank you, Gary. Well, y'all give it up for Gary with the teeth.
Be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know what you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Ebony from Florence, South Carolina, and I want to wake up Grace, Nadine, Miss Ivy, and all of the kids at Greenwood Elementary. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Lisa Morant Gordine from St. Stephen, South Carolina, and I want to wake up my children, Unique, Taylor, Tamia, Takira, and Umari. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hey, Station 96, wake up, wake up, wake up.
To DeCarlos and Miles, wake up, wake up, wake up. Charlotte, North Carolina, baby.
Good morning from Centerville, Georgia. This is Reginald, Sandy, Money, DJ, Sheila, and Jamie. Get up, get up.
Wake up for my kids, Taylor and Kyrie. Say good morning. Good morning. Thanks.
Say wake up. Meridian, wake up. In Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, man, Black Tony.
Hey, Shady, what's up?
Hey, look, let me just say something.
What?
Getting tired, bro. Getting tired. Rock T come to work every day. Eva Brandt come to work every day. Gary come to work every day. For years. Is y'all still on the phone? Y'all hung up. John Lyon brought you up here. Gave you an opportunity. All these folks out here, you know what I'm saying? They got jobs. Folks at home wish they had a job. Brother, we don't want to hear no excuses. We don't care what happened to your grandmama and your uncle and your nephews. We all got grandmamas. We all got uncles. We all got nephews. We all going through something. We all dealing with trials and tribulations. We all got bills behind. All of our kids are acting up. We all out here fighting the war on drugs. We all out here dealing with the pandemic. We all got to wear a mask. We all got to travel. We all getting sick. We all had COVID. We all got antibodies. Most of us got the vaccine. We're going through all of this stuff. We all tired. We all sick. We all hungry. Everybody going through something. It ain't about you. You make everything about you, and we get sick of it, bruh. You call in sick every day. It's people out there with no legs, wish they could run. It's people out there with no arms, wish they could wave at somebody. People out there with no eyes, wish they could see a girl with a big old booty. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there with no ears, wish they could say, I heard that. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. People I wish. But you call in sick every day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was actually calling to tell you that I'm outside and I need somebody to come open up the door, but your energy all wrong, so I'm finna go on back home.
Hey, hold on. What you where? Hello?
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're gonna try to
come on.
They're gonna try to cellularize your name. They're gonna try to sabotage you. They're gonna just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
You know, it's just real offensive that, you know why I'm offended?
Why is that?
Because Maria got a whole syndicated afternoon show and she never put her on the radio like we do. That's hurtful. That the fact that I'll come over here and look out for your auntie and you won't put it on your show.
Well, she didn't want to destroy her reputation.
You understand?
I'm glad she got out there. You know, I've learned a lot from her, and I really appreciate you giving her the spotlight, Rickey. You are so kind. You are so kind.
And if you didn't get the message, play it again. Listen,
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellularize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
What's wrong, Kim?
Satellite your name.
Poor Maria's auntie.
Okay, so you gonna Maria, you just gonna let Kim sit up and just?
No, my auntie said they gonna satellize your name. You about to be all up in Jupiter, Mars, just in the satellite, just all in the stars.
Gary.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They have deleted his Instagram page again, y'all. Who am I talking about? Mr. Boosie Badass. Now, and T.I. is defending. Yes, baby, T.I. is defending Boosie, honey. They done deleted his page again. So this is what Boosie tweeted, y'all. He said this. He said, my IG was taken for nothing again. He said, they must have found out I have a film that I'm promoting. He said, please, y'all, continue to buy my film despite this move to stop the success of my struggle. He said, y'all, all I got against these powerful people. He said, buy it twice to boost my first week's number, y'all. And he said, thank you. And then there goes T.I. He came in. He said, he shared a screenshot of Boosie's tweet. He said, but why they keep effing with woke? He said, can't they see the culture has spoken and has appointed him as our official representative of cultural authenticity? He said, disrespect to him is disrespect to us, unquote.
Wow.
What T.I. say? What did tweet say?
He said, but why they, that's D-E-Y, but why they keep, he used the L word with whoa.
Right.
What is whoa?
Right.
Whoa is like friend.
Oh.
little urban ebonics.
I would pay to see Boosie's his updates on social media. He is one of the most entertaining people to follow on social media. I mean, he is just so hilarious. I mean,
yeah, but Mark Zuckerberg got him again. He said, honey, because he disrespect Mark Zuckerberg's wife, honey. He said she was ugly, and she's an Asian American woman, and they met at Harvard, he and her, and she's a doctor and stuff, but Boosie said she ugly. So Mark said, take him down again. So they took down his page again.
Oh, my God.
But he got supported, y'all. This is a great thing, and this is a good thing, though, y'all. Bill Cosby is supporting Boosie, y'all. He's supporting his movie, y'all. Now, they're saying after he begged Drake to promote his movie, they're saying Boosie, honey, have a major co-signer, and Bill Cosby, y'all, posted the promo flyer for his movie, y'all. He said because Boosie supported him when he was in jail, so he said he's definitely going to support Boosie, y'all. So that's a good thing, though. He want all his followers and listeners and friends, y'all, to support him. He said, my publicist, Mr. Andrew Wyatt, told me about your film, My Struggle. He said, and I am encouraging all of my supporters and fans to make this American citizen Lil Boosie's film, My Struggle, a box office success, y'all. And he thanked Boosie, y'all. So that's a good thing, honey. So we love Bill Cosby and, all what he may have gone through, but he's home now and stuff. And he's supporting Boosie because Boosie is a good guy.
It'd be nice if Lil Nas X sent out a tweet on Boosie's behalf.
Yeah, it would. That would be nice.
That they make up or whatever. Go on, make that money. Go on, make up with Lil Nas X and stuff.
Yeah, and speaking of Lil Nas X, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but CNN's Don Lemons, honey, his sexual assault case, honey, is going to be heard in court in 2022. Now, they're saying, y'all, back in 2018, Mr. Lemon was accused of sexually assaulting a man in court. Now, the case will head to court, y'all, in 2022. Now, they're saying, allegedly, that Mr. Lemon put his hand down the front of his own shorts and vigorously rubbed his genitalia, removed his hand, and shoved his index and middle fingers into the plaintiff's mustache and under the plaintiff's nose. Yeah, and they're saying Mr. Lemon intensely pushed his fingers against plaintiff's face.
We got it.
We got it.
Thank you for painting the picture. We good.
But they shouldn't lie on Don. Don did not do. He is denying it. He said that is definitely a lie.
Yourself. Great joy out of reading that. You've been practicing that all night.
Read it hard.
Wishing that was you.
Taking himself.
How dare you, honey? I'm a Christian.
Lost sleep trying to figure out how you.
So let's just continue to pray for him. Let's pray for all parties involved.
We're not praying for none of that. Lord has other things to do.
He busy.
Somebody out here car won't start and that need Jesus right now. No.
Jesus.
Don Lemon would be fine.
We just got to pray, though, Ricky. Let's just continue. We love him and CNN. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is fuchsia fedora. On the high end, you say fuchsia fedora, and on the low end, you say beautiful pinkish red.
Got everybody around here want to shave their mustache. Golly, y'all give it up for Gary with the cheese.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
Yes, indeedy, man. Our next guest says his battle in the ICU with COVID was like 20 straight days on death row. Please help us welcome former Phoenix Sun forward and Los Angeles Lakers All-Star, Mr. Cedric Ceballos to the show. What's up, Ced?
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you guys doing? Everybody good?
Man, we good, bro. Man, thank you so much for coming on with us, man, and getting into these details, bro. I saw your video, man.
Yeah, man, let's just take us back real fast, Cedric, man. You know, take us back to the beginning when you first found out you had COVID. And what symptoms did you have? Did you have the vaccine yet in your system? Take us back.
Yeah, let's go back when it first started, man. You know, I was doing all the precautionary masks and gloves, and you know, as soon as I walked the gear off and get in the shower, and I was, man, disinfecting all that stuff, man. I was advocate about all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when the medical stuff came out, I went and took care of all that, you know. And then when I had the opportunity to try to figure out where I contracted it, I couldn't figure it out. I just started out with the fevers and the sweats, and I went and had 3 tests before I tested positive, man. 3 tests before I tested positive, and the third time I tried to go admit myself. Took 2 times to try to get in, and they wouldn't let me in. I don't know why. You know, maybe they didn't think I was serious enough. Maybe they didn't think they didn't have enough beds. I'm not sure. But the third time, I went in there like an actor, man. You know what I'm saying? I went in there like, you know, just dire straits I needed, and they admitted me right on in. And, you know, I didn't get the coughs. A lot of people, you know, different people have different ways. I didn't get the coughs or none of that. Mine was just very hard to breathe, very weak. I lost a lot of muscle tissue. Just 20 days, man. ICU, 15 of them, 20 days on my back and on my stomach, man, trying to get through it.
God.
Wow.
Man, there was even a period when you thought you may not even make it. Like, you even tweeted an apology to everyone that you have ever wronged.
Yeah. I was, you know, I got my affairs in order too, fellas, man. I was, you know, making sure my will was tight, making sure, you know, everything was supposed to go to who they supposed to go to. I didn't want no arguing over the, you know, that all stuff. I wanted to wrong all my rights, because you never know. You know, somebody out there that you may know and not know that's upset with you, and they start, you know, thinking evil thoughts and hoping that you check out. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted all pure things and happiness to come my way while I was going through my battle.
So you don't so laying there in the bed, in the ICU bed for 20 days. Take me through the breathing part. Like when was, you know, this like at its worst? Like what the 1, 2 or 3 days when it was just at its worst, like your mindset and couldn't see your family or whatever. Take me through that.
I got about 10 days of that, Ricky. And that's when they, you know, I'm always on a breathing machine. Like you said, you know, when you in that COVID section of the hospital, nobody can come see you, you know, and you just, you know, and you really don't get no rest because they come and checking on you every 2 to 4 hours. So, yeah.
So this is something that a lot of people may not be aware of, man. You made it through ICU, okay? You on the other end of it. Positive things that happened, but you still couldn't walk on your own. So where are you now with your road to recovery?
Yeah. I'm not using a walker anymore. I can get, you know, around the house, but you know, 10 to 20 steps. You know, I got to sit down and catch my breath. I had pneumonia too as well, so that's almost gone. So I'm, you know, I do a lot of breathing exercises to help me out. It's tough because I was supposed to start on right after Labor Day. I was supposed to start my morning show on the radio in Arizona, and I couldn't do that And so now I'm doing these breathing games to try to help myself out.
Right.
So when I'm on the air.
So what is the most important thing that you want people listening right now to know?
Yeah, consider it's still out there. It's still deadly. You know, I want you to do your homework. Whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, do your homework. Make sure it's right for you. Don't think that, the hospital kicking you out, not admitting you in. Just be persistent. If you feel the symptoms, you feel bad, because to be honest with you, folks, you can't do this alone. It's so hard. I'm lost with so many people that try to battle it alone by themselves. They live by themselves, or they went somewhere by themselves and didn't make it out. I had those that were vaccinated, non-vaccinated, pass away. It's still out there. Stay direct on your methods. Do your homework. And try to stay safe and positive.
Yeah. And we have to be even careful with that, because we got to talk to a doctor that actually went to school for this, because that's one of the problems. A lot of people been Googling stuff and getting a lot of misinformation and not being vaccinated, and they paying for it with their life.
Yeah.
You know, so we just want everybody to there are so many black doctors all over the country. Even the dermatologists, they don't have to be a medical doctor. They can be a dermatologist, a dentist. You know what I'm saying? These people, went to medical school over 10 years, and have a conversation and let them tell you the science, and because they got a lot of knowledge prior to them, becoming doctors or whatever, and sit down and have that conversation. Because all these black doctors didn't go to HBCUs just to get out to give you something that's going to kill you. They just didn't.
Message.
They just didn't. Cedric, let everybody know how we can reach you.
I'm all on social media at Cedric Ceballos, all the same. I want some love and some shout out to the doctors and the nurses, all the prayer warriors, man, everybody who came together with some positive energy to get me up out of there, man, and even your church people, Ricky, man, that went to the prayer for me, man. I appreciate that a lot. So much love, with the good shoes on, bad shoes on, the announcements, everything. I appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate you, bro.
Man, we love you, Cedric, man. Thank you for coming on the show, sharing your story, man, because you definitely inspired a lot of people. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for NBA great Cedric Ceballos.
Yes. Hey, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Good morning, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm blessed this morning. How you doing?
Man, it's good to be with y'all this morning. Listen, I got 3 things for you. The first is, Rick, something really interesting is happening, and that is that the global supply chain is getting ready to be stretched even more than it already has. And so what do I mean by that? There was a letter that was written on Wednesday for those heads of states that were at the United Nations General Assembly. The International Chamber of Shipping and some other industry groups, they warned that a global transport system collapse is getting ready to happen if heads of state don't deal with some of the workers that are a part of getting you the stuff you need. And so it's the transportation, the International Air Transportation Association, the International Road Transportation Union, the International Transport Workers Federation. They represent 65 million transport workers globally. And they're saying if their employees have already been stretched, they've already had to work hours that nobody else has had to work outside of, frontline workers and medical folks. But these are the people that ensure that your refrigerator gets to you, that the things that you want and think you should be able to get Amazon Prime come when you want them to. And many of you, my mother-in-law, brother, is in a place where she has had to have a rental car for over a month because an American-made car doesn't have windows in stock to repair a window that was broken. And a whole lot of you all are experiencing crazy delays in stuff that you used to be able to just roll down somewhere and pick it up.
I'm waiting on a couple of parts. Right now, I've been waiting on some parts for about 3 months, bro. For real. That's real.
No, and what they're saying is this is going to get worse if these workers are not provided with some of the things they need by way to access to vaccines, aid, and other realities. And so they're saying, staffers are not going to want to commit to new contracts. and risk not making it home for Christmas, given port shutdowns and constant changes to travel restrictions. So this is real, y'all, and something that we definitely going to have to continue to pay attention to. Second thing I want to talk about is many of you know that the United States Supreme Court session is getting ready to be underway. And one of the justices, Justice Sonia Sotomayor, said, she, and quote, there's going to be a lot of disappointment in the law, a huge amount, end quote. And for those of you that don't know, the issues that are going to be heard in this session are real, as they normally are. I mean, that was stupid of me. I mean, they're all real. But the implications with this court in particular are heavy. There are several high-profile death penalty cases, and these death penalty cases are everything about how juries are asked questions to what procedure. There's one, I think it's Shin versus Ramirez, which is about how federal courts approach the right to counsel. 2 death row prisoners in Arizona filed for habeas relief in federal court, arguing they had ineffective counsel during their original trial. And if you poor or black, you know that happens every day in district court, let alone when you start getting into other court. There's going to be a whole lot around gun control. And this actually scares the hell out of me, Rick, because what happened in Florida now, where you have the ability to conceal carry without a license in a state that already has stand your ground law, it's going to be really, I think, dangerous. And I'm a gun owner. Right. And I believe in being a gun owner. And I think more people should be responsible gun owners. But I believe in responsible gun law, not irresponsible gun law that says we trust everybody who has a gun, especially when you don't have to go under any kind of psychological evaluation to get a gun. You have to go under any kind of real scrutiny to be able to get a gun outside of a waiting period. And so this Inc. versus Bruin, it's challenging a New York state law that requires anyone who wants a concealed carry permit to first prove to the licensing authority that they have a good reason for carrying the weapon, which can include self-defense. The case was filed by two New York men with the backing of gun rights groups after their applications were rejected because a licensing officer determined they had not adequately proven they needed to carry a weapon. And so there's this rift, right, between responsible gun owners, which I think are responsible, and those that just want no regulation as it relates to guns. And that to me is not healthy. Third thing is, if you haven't seen it, I know we talked about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on Tuesday, but now the NBA is saying unvaccinated players who can't play in games won't get paid. And for those of you that are confused by that, this isn't about if you get COVID and you can't play. This is about if there are vaccination restrictions based on the city or the state you're in and you can't play, you won't get paid. And so the NBA, I think, is only at 90% vaccination, while the WNBA is at 99%. So it's going to be interesting, Rick, to see what happens with these players as they realize if you're going into New York or you're going into California, you're not going to get that check. Right. And I don't care how much that contract was for, that hurts. Last but not least, man, before I get out of here, man, I'm big up to this entire dope cast of Thoughts of a Colored Man. This is an all-black male cast starting on Broadway tomorrow, Rick. I'm going to try to get maybe Luke James or Tristan McWilds or Da Vinci or even the writer to come on the show at some point, man. But I'm so excited about this show of all black men talking about what it means to be a black man, opening on Broadway tomorrow. Thoughts of a Colored Man, big up to them. Those are the 4 things I got for you, Rick. I'm out of here. Y'all hit me at Men Thrive on all social media. Love y'all.
Hey, love you too. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns looking good, man.
Man, listen, my Cleveland fans said stop talking about it on the air because they don't want us to jinx them. I'm saying after every game is salute, good game, let's go Browns.
All right, there it is, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Everybody heard DP's version? You heard the man version of it?
The answer to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, if you find it, share it. You go to my Facebook. If y'all want to hear it, hey, men, I want to let all the men know I got a nephew live in Birmingham. DP has an answer to that damn song. And he always sing it karaoke, but when you hear the words, you're going to fall out. I need to share it on my Facebook. I know I got it on. Yeah, fine. Yeah, what'd you say, KY? You said we should.
It's really good. The man answer to it is really good. And the story goes that she laid that song down in one take.
Yeah, true story.
Are you serious?
She was freestyling on stage at a concert.
Yep.
And that wasn't written?
Nah, freestyling.
Nope.
You know what, Ricky? It's like how when you do your jokes and then you kind of set them up, but then you go to the actual club to work them out. That's what she did with this song. So she had like some ideas for a song and a little bit of a melody, but she literally made up the song on stage.
What? I didn't know. I thought that was maybe written or whatever. I didn't know that. Because she's real good. She's real good at going off the top of her head. Because that's what for probably about 27 years, Erica and I have been roasting and harassing each other.
I remember that.
Bad.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we
still do.
We both used to work. Yeah, we still go at it on social media. She said that my mama had some Funyun crumbs in her coat going through TSA airport, and they thought it was something else, but she said it was Funyun crumbs. And yeah, Gary, you heard what she said. We was roasting. And then she said my mama had came out in front of her house and shot up in the air 2 times. She said that. So I was in Walmart. And then Walmart was packed that night because she had been roasting me all day. She had made a video just roasting me, going off on me or whatever. So I did a response or whatever, and sent it out on Instagram. And when I hit send, I'm standing in line to buy my groceries at Walmart. All of a sudden, probably like 5 minutes later, everybody that was in line started looking down at their phones over their mouth and was screaming, laughing, because everybody was following me and Erica that day. We was roasting on social media, and they was waiting on. We've been roasting, but for her to keep saying, she always be talking about Funyun crumbs.
Yeah, she said your mama collect Funyun crumbs.
That what she said?
She said what you said, but she kept going with the joke.
But see, Erica mama worked for Delta Airlines. Super Dave. Did you know that Erica mama worked for Delta Airlines?
No, she does?
Yeah, she when those trucks break down, she pushed the planes back from the gate.
You like when Delta do not on the phone, honey.
Huh?
I said you lucky she not on the phone right now.
That's what I was about to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is featured in an all-new episode of Uncensored this coming Sunday night on TV One, and he just debuted new music under his own label. Y'all, please, let's give an official big round of applause. Grammy Award-winning multi-platinum singer, songwriter, producer, and actor, Anthony Hamilton.
In the building.
Good morning. Coming from where I'm from. Son,
come on.
Yeah, man.
It's been 5 years, man, since we got a new Anthony Hamilton album. Tell us about Love Is the New Black and who you did a collab with, and what's your favorite track?
You know what, man? This Love Is the New Black is an album, man, long awaited. I wanted to let people know that black love is beautiful, going through the pandemic and the racial divide and all that stuff. Again, just kind of ignited something in me. So I wanted to make something that was black, and real beautiful and sexy and all the stuff. And I have some amazing collaborations with Rick Ross on Real Love. Nice. I'm Ready, featuring Lil Jon. That thing is the sexiest crunk record you ever hear in your life. And I have an outstanding duet with Jennifer Hudson, Superstar, Luther Vandross's Superstar. We did that over.
Wow.
Ooh, super excited. Hey, Anthony, this is Eva Marcel here.
Hey, what's
very
going on?
excited.
What's up, Eva?
Hey, baby,
Lord,
how you
another
doing?
one over there on the. Oh Lord, all y'all together.
Yeah, they got us all over here, bro. So you have a new song on your new album titled "Mama Don't Cry" that was inspired by George Floyd. And speaking of civil unrest and all that's going on, how did this affect your music, making your music last year?
You know what? The album was really more so like what's going on, and then I backed up off of it because I was like, people had been through enough. I ain't want to put no heaviness on people, so I started to recreate the album and lighten up on it. But "Mama Don't Cry," "Mercy," and "Safe" are a few of the songs that still kind of deal with the things in the urban communities.
Yeah.
So, it shaped you. I mean, it hit you emotionally. Like, I've seen it on TV. You see it in movies and you read about it, but to be in the middle of
a pandemic and the racial unrest. It's a lot to go through when you're a father of 6 black males. So.
Ant Dog in the house, man. We're talking to Anthony Hamilton. Now, you talk about this on the episode of TV One's Uncensored that's going to be airing this Sunday, but tell us a little bit about your relationship with Michael Jordan and the North Carolina connection that you guys share.
Man, look, Michael Jordan was a fan of my music, and he invited me to one of his golf tournaments about 12 years ago, and he endorsed me, for that show. But he fell in love with it and the communication. I mean, the relationship built up, and it's been 12 years now. And he's sponsored some tours. He's done a lot, and some of the things that people don't know he invests in and donate to. He's actually a stand-up dude.
And I think we have one of the same mentors. One of my mentors and one of the guys that helped kind of discover me and help me out is John P. Key.
Absolutely. Yeah, John, man. He's a brother, pastor, man, uncle. He's a little bit of everything.
I swear. Hey, Anthony, is he not hilarious? Should he be doing comedy or gospel music? What do you think?
Absolutely. So he's absolutely hilarious. So sometimes if you go on his Instagram, he'll put something up there. He be jonesing on people, but he be like, I ain't gonna. He'll act like he ain't laughing, but he laughing. John is silly, man. He's extremely silly. Like he'll roast you. Yeah, he'll get on you
all day.
Yeah,
that is hilarious. You know what? You are considered an OG in the business now, with artists like Drake sampling you on their tracks.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I sell dope? I used to sell dope.
Yeah,
that don't mean I used to sell
dope.
Watch out. Because I don't want to do. Okay, go ahead.
You're OG. I mean, you are the artist that a lot of soul artists look up to. Not just soul artists, but artists in general. They love your music. But what would you say is like the turning point? Was a turning point in your career, like that moment when you knew things were happening for you? Moment that things clicked.
I think the Jadakiss record. Why? I think that kind of set the tone. That Nappy Roots opened the door up. And then Jadakiss solidified me with the why. And when Coming From Where I'm From came out, I was signed to Social Gap, and they believed in that record. Yeah, that set the tone.
Man.
That's when I know, okay, it came out, so maybe I got a real chance this time.
Mm-hmm. All right, Anthony, you got a tour coming up. Any other projects you working on?
Yeah, my label, my music box, a young guy by the name of Jay Hines, man, he's the next incredible artist in the same vein as like a Chris Brown. He don't dance that good, but he's a very talented brother. But I'm excited to be a CEO and do some different stuff, man, and writing movies and getting back into some more acting and just my nonprofit take a step to elevate dealing with mental illness in boys and men.
There you go. And let everybody know how they can follow you and follow everything you got going on.
Well, I drive a pickup. No, you can go to my Instagram. You can go to my Instagram, Anthony Hamilton Official. Anthony Hamilton Official. I'm about to get my tag number. Anthony Hamilton Official on Instagram. Hamilton Anthony on Twitter, and Anthony Hamilton Music on Facebook.
And he probably do drive a pickup because he's so regular and down to earth, man. Anthony, how long we was on tour? About 2 years.
Oh yeah, man. We was at it for a minute.
It was never a dressing room. We were all. If I'm ever touring with you or Fantasia, we all share the same dressing room where we can get the roasting started.
Yeah, man. That's the best time. You had the best shows like that, man. When the energy's good and the respect is there, man. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't like touring with Erykah Badu. You could tell I said it. Because you can't go in her dressing room because she had all them clothes and trying to figure out which hat she was going to put on. It had one chair and the rest of everything else was closed. Tell Erykah we talking about her bad because I know she's going to tweet something. You know she's going to tweet something.
I'm going to tell her, man.
Hey, man, we absolutely love you, man. Do not miss Anthony Hamilton's episode of Uncensored premiering this Sunday, October the 3rd at 10 p.m. Eastern and 9 Central on TV One. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for the one and only Anthony Hamilton, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Hey, Anthony.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Got your front page. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. Congress is expected to pass a funding bill today that will avoid a government shutdown at midnight. House members voted once again to suspend the U.S. debt limit until December of 2022, but the measure still isn't expected to pass. Now, in the meantime, Senate Democrats are still struggling to reach an agreement on President Biden's $3.5 trillion Build Back Better legislation. Meanwhile, in testimony yesterday, senior Pentagon officials said that the collapse of the Afghan government and its security forces started with the agreement Donald Trump made with the Taliban in February of 2020 to withdraw all U.S. troops. General Frank McKenzie said that the deal had a psychological effect on the Afghan government and its military. Now, in COVID news, YouTube announced yesterday that it will ban vaccination misinformation from its platform. The company has already removed several popular anti-vaccine influencers from its site, and also AT&T. They have reached a labor agreement to require vaccines for tens of thousands of employees. Last but certainly not least, Rock T, you should be excited about this. Starting this season, the NCAA will allow its women's college basketball tournament to use the phrase March Madness. You heard it, the term previously could only be used for the men's tournament, but now March Madness will be branding for D1 women's basketball tournament too. Shout out to the ladies. Awesome. All right. That was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley morningshow.com. Rock T, the sports genius. What else is going on this week?
Couldn't have said it better myself, Eva for Sheba. It's about that time for Rock T NFL Picks of the Week, man. I'm not going to give you the over or the under. I'm just going to tell you who's going to win the damn game. Let's get it popping, man. Oh, I already tell you, man, I be hating on the Atlanta Falcons every single week because I normally wouldn't bet on them if they was playing a high school JV football team. But this week, Atlanta will beat the Washington football teams.
You think?
Yeah, man. And Washington is good. They better than what you think, but I think Atlanta going to prevail. Buffalo over Houston. Dallas beats Carolina. Miami over Indianapolis. The Cleveland Browns will go to Minnesota to beat the Vikings. New Orleans over the Giants. Pick Tennessee to blow out the Jets. Kansas City over Philadelphia. That may be a blowout as well. The Rams over Arizona, although that's going to be a good game, man. Look out for Kyler Murray to bounce back. Oh, my goodness. Pittsburgh will lose to the Green Bay Packers. Packers are at home. Oh, the Los Angeles Chargers at home versus the Las Vegas Raiders. It's going to be a battle. Oh, my goodness. I like the Raiders, but I think the Chargers because that grown man Herbert is a real quarterback, and he's going to be a truth, and he's going to be a problem in the NFL. All right, the battle of the sorries game of the week. The Detroit Lions. That's right, my Detroit Lions. I know I called you sorry, but you're going to beat the Chicago Bears. Oh, the coin flip game of the week. This is when you flip a coin to figure out who's going to win the damn game. Seattle will beat San Francisco. And y'all know that I always ride for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Raven Nation. But I think Teddy Bridgewater and that Denver defense is going to be too much for Lamar, and Denver will defeat Baltimore at home. And the game of the week, the featured game everybody talking about, Tom Brady going back home to play the New England Patriots. His former coach, Bill Belichick. What's going to happen? Of course, Tom Brady going to put up about 40 points against his old team. It's not even going to be a game. Yes, I know.
You don't think it's going to be?
I know, Ricky.
10 points?
No.
What you think, Dave? Is he right?
Go against the opposite of Rock T said. It's going to be close.
Right.
It ain't going to be a blowout.
It's not going to be close.
He ain't blowout.
It's not going to be close.
It's going to be close.
You said 10 points, right?
10 points.
Yeah.
It's not going to be close, man. All the hype is going to go downhill when the game starts. It's going to be a bunch of hype from now leading up to kickoff. After that, it's going to be just another game for Tom Brady.
Oh, wow.
It is what it is, man. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Let's go.
There it is.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, time before the top of the hour, y'all. Hey, it's time for the hot spot. Sitting in for Brad this morning. We got the one and only Maria Moore. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. I'm Maria Moore sitting in for the Brad, and this is a hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So Drake praised his mentor, Lil Wayne, at a private dinner celebrating his 39th birthday earlier this week. Drake said, I still, to this day, get nervous speaking about this man because at the end of the day, as much of a brother and a mentor he is to me, he's still like my idol and still somebody who puts me in a place where when I start thinking about him, I start thinking about my family and all the things that could have went a different way. He added, there'll never be anyone who walks this earth like you. And all these humans out here, we have nothing without you. And we love you so much, I'll do anything for you. I need me a Drake in my life. I need to show this to my husband and let him take notes. I need somebody to feel this way about me. Do you have someone that feels this way about you, Ricky?
Couple of folks.
Oh, really? Okay, they're probably in your DMs right now saying the same thing. All right, congratulations goes out to Lil Nas X. He has 11 songs on the Billboard's Hot 100 Songwriters and Producers chart. The boy is just on fire. The highest on the chart is at number 2, Industry Baby with Jack Harlow. Kanye West is credited as one of the 8 songwriters. Lil Nas's Montero album is also at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. And also, Gary was talking about this earlier, Bill Cosby. He took to social media to support Boosie and his new movie entitled My Struggle. Cosby wrote on IG, Lil Boosie, I've always appreciated your truth and support. What I'm about to say is not to compensate you because you supported Bill Cosby. He added, my publicist told me about your film, My Struggle, and I am encouraging all of my supporters and fans to make this American citizen, Lil Boosie's film, My Struggle, a box office success. Of course, that excited Boosie. He wrote back in all caps, thanks, Bill Cosby, means a lot coming from you.
Wow.
I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's hot. Coming up next, we have the praise mixed down with Dwight Stone next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.